This video is for you if you are struggling to grow your marketing agency, or if you're starting a marketing agency and you're really struggling to understand who you need to target and how to get new customers. Gravity 7, which is my agency now, is my third agency. I've gone through 2 other agencies that we just said yes to everything. The mistakes that we made is that we just said yes to every single project. Didn't matter the size of it or the scope, we just would say yes. And what that led to is yo-yo results. That meant that we would get one massive project but lose 2 others because it would take up all of the resources in the team. We didn't have a massive team to play with. So when I started Gravity 7, I was like, no, enough's enough. I'm gonna play it by the book. I'm gonna do what everybody says, which is find a niche, find a focus for your marketing and build systems around it. Let me walk you through exactly my first 4 months and the stages I went to get my first 20 clients. Fucking airplanes landing on the roof. I'll wait. So let's talk about the first stage. The first stage is finding your niche. Now, you might hear niche all the time, find your niche, find your niche. It's almost like a scratch record. How do you find a niche? So the first things that we asked ourselves is like, okay, what do we do? What do we do really well? Well, that's Facebook, Instagram, and Google Ads. Lead generation, getting people new customers. That is our bag. We can get people leads for days. We can do that. Okay, tick that box. Right. Who needs an abundance of leads? Like every single month, what are the customers or the industries and the businesses that need loads of leads? Then it was like, okay, they need loads of leads. What industry do we know well? Like what industry do we know inside out? And we can start marketing to that industry based on the knowledge that we already have. And then the final 3 questions is how many are there? Like, is there an abundance of these businesses? Can you, I don't know, go on Google, search them nearby and see if there's loads of them? How much competition is there? Are you fighting against loads of different other agencies that serve that niche? And the last one is how quickly can you sell to them? That one is key because I'll tell you about a test that I did. We narrowed our niches down and it was out of gyms and dentists. Okay, local businesses that always need new customers, easy to get people through the door and get leads for. So we just narrowed it down to those 2. And I literally sat down in front of my laptop, Googled local dentists near me, gyms near me, and I spent half the day calling dentists and I spent half the day calling gyms. I didn't do this to make a sale, by the way. I'd done this because I wanted to know how quickly I could get a key decision maker on the phone. And it was apparent that with the dentist, it is nothing but gatekeepers. You shall not pass! You just can't get through to them. Like, they don't want to talk to you. They're looking inside people's mouths. There's no way they're picking up the phone to you. They've got, and some serious like bulldog gatekeepers, they will not put you through. And then gyms, I just found that you could just literally call, 9 times out of 10 it goes straight through to the owner of the business and you're into a conversation straight away about their problems and their challenges. So that was it. It was like, right, gyms it is. So the first thing for me when it comes to selling our services is making sure that the customer, you, can get an ROI. That's the most thing, because I know most agencies, when I've been on the receiving end of this, they talk about leads. Leads are cool, but I want to talk about ROI, I want to talk about lifetime value, I want to talk about how much money is going to go into your bank. And that instantly starts a new conversation in the customer's mind and sets you apart. Why am I telling you this? I don't know, I've gone off piece. What we started to look at based on our ROI model, we'll look how much money can we get in your bank. We're looking at certain gyms and going, well, you're like bottom of the scale, right? You're £29 a month. With our agency fees and our ad management, yes, we can get you leads, but are you going to be able to get an ROI on that quickly? Do you have the mindset of lifetime value? Will you see that? Or do we need to look for other spaces within the fitness community? And it was like, we was playing around with like fitness and wellness and just trying to look at different spaces. And Josh, who has worked with me from the beginning, came up with this pocket of gyms called boutique fitness studios. Now these studios are perfect. The industry was booming in London, so there was kind of like a rush of boutique studios hitting London. They charge between 150 and 250 pounds a month. They always need new customers because they're still a gym. Fitness is easy to find customers because everybody wants to keep in shape, lose weight, get stronger, blah, blah, blah. And there was only one competitor that was nailed down on this niche, just one. So I was like, right, this is the niche that we're gonna go after. The next question was like, right, I'm not sitting on Google, trawling through Google, finding a list of boutique fitness studios. There's no chance. Where can I find these studios? I hired someone in the Philippines, a VA, and I remember a business that is called, these gyms are class-based studios, right? And there's an app called ClassPass. I remember listening to a podcast and this lady had built this amazing company based on finding customers for studios, and you sign up to the app. Anyway, it's got every single boutique fitness studio in America, London, Bristol, Manchester. And I was like, right, hire VA, create a spreadsheet. I was like, I want you to go through every single one of these locations in London. I want to make a list of not only the studio, the price point, their Instagram, their Facebook. I want you to find the owner. I want to get the number, the email. And I also want you to go and look and see if they are running ads. This is where it gets interesting. Go onto Facebook, look at the privacy settings, look at the ads library and see if they are running ads. If they're running ads, I want you to tick this box. Waited 2 to 3 days. I basically had a list of, I don't know, 150 potential customers. This was my CRM. In the meantime, I got someone else to look through the list of F45 studios because that was another group franchise of fitness boutique studios, and put that onto another list. The very first thing I did is I sold to a referral, and I done it for free for the first 2 weeks, and we got a crazy result for them. So the whole point of doing it for free was just for the result and the testimonial. That was it. They did go on to be a client. That was our first client. They're still with us today. But the whole point of that was to get a result that I can prove concept to other studios. Then the goal was, right, we need more. How are we gonna scale this up? So I went through my list and I highlighted, firstly, the people that are running ads. Now you might think, well, they're running ads, why would they need more? Most gym owners don't have huge teams. They might be just boosting posts, they might have just tried their luck, or they have some Tom, Dick and Harry that doesn't know what they're doing and sold them a little package and it's terrible. So that was my focus. Then I would go into ads library. I'd make some notes about what they're doing wrong on their adverts, their landing pages, and their whole sales process. I literally would hack their lead gen process. But while I'm doing it, I'm recording my screen and I'm talking them through it. So I literally, unbiased, would just be like, hey guys, I spotted this ad. This is where it's going wrong. This is where you're gonna save some money. This is where you're gonna get more clients. If you just tweak this and do this, you're gonna make a big difference. 2 to 5 minutes max. And I would always end with, look, if you wanna have a conversation about this or you got any more questions, just drop me an email back or message me back. Just note there, my goal was not to pitch them over the video. I had no intention. My goal is to get a meeting. Is to provide value and to start a conversation. It's not about pitching them on the video. So just to recap, I found a niche, I've found a database, I found out where they hang out, I've got a result for someone in that niche so I can use as a testimonial, and now I'm providing value, upfront value, free of charge to those customers. And then it was like, right, how can I get in their face? Now, the reason why I use Loom is because when you send them a video, and they watch it, it notifies you via email. So as soon as I would email them to it, email them the video, got there in the end, I'd get notification. If I didn't get notification, I'd go into their social media and I'll ping it in their social media. I'd wait a day. If I didn't get a notification, I'd message them, because normally you have a mobile. I'd WhatsApp them or SMS them and send them the video again and see if I got a notification. So if I sent 10 videos, I would have 5 conversations. That's 50%. And out of those 5 conversations, I would close 2 to 3 clients, because everybody had that need. But I put that down to my approach. It wasn't anything groundbreaking, right? I'm providing them advice for free and they need help. They're probably getting a crap service elsewhere, or they're doing it themselves and they know that's a vulnerability. So after we've got into that meeting and we've engaged, that is where the selling happens, right? That one-to-one, that human-to-human connection. Make it either a video or go and see them if you can, and reassure them with any result that you've already got. So I would always have that testimonial from the free client sitting in front of me, showing them the result that they want or not getting at the moment, just to reassure. So they like my approach, I've given them value, I've shown up with a result, and I just lowballed my one competitor with price. It became a no-brainer for them to take me up on my offer. I made sure that it was only a 3-month contract, so I wasn't tying them in for 12-month periods, and then it went into a rolling contract, because for us it's easy to get that result. I don't need to be concerned about tying them in. Like, for me, it's about building a relationship, being super transparent and showing them that we can deliver on that level, rather than tying them in, which was what the competitor did, and trying to keep them with them for years and years. So the final stage is systems, because no one really talks about systems and processes, but what this allowed us to do is streamline everything. Instead of me selling and then having to do, what I could do is work with a really small team. We would have templated landing pages, we'd have templated ads, we would have templated onboarding process. We'd ask the same questions on onboarding. We knew what creatives and videos we would do. We knew how many ad sets and ads we would set up. And it just gave us speed. It meant that I didn't have to sell and then do. I could just keep marketing and selling all the time. And that's how I literally went from 0 to 20 clients in less than 4 months. I've just forgot a major contributor as well, which was referrals. What we did is we introduced a referral scheme that was just an absolute no-brainer. So you would get 1 month's free management if you referred another studio to us and they signed up. So because they're all in little pockets of other studios, they all talk to each other. Word got out that we was cheaper than competitors, we'd done a better job, we were great, and we had good relationship building with them. It went a bit crazy, so they would just refer, get 1 free month's management, and then we knew our lifetime value of a customer was maybe like 5 to 6 months minimum. Like, we very rarely had someone stop after the first 3 months. So again, that spread like wildfire, and we got more. I would say 12 customers came through the sales process and about 8 came through from referrals. So to summarize, look, if you are struggling to scale or you are just starting a marketing agency, I can't tell you how effective focus is. Picking that niche, picking that audience, and focusing your attention just to get speed. Right now, Gravity 7 does not just serve studio owners. We've grown as a team. We do media, we do content creation, we do a lot more, but we've only done that because now we have about a foundation of clients to work from. There's no way I'd be able to deliver what we do today back when we started. I simply would just be going through that yo-yo process again. So if you're at the beginning or you have a small team and you really want to scale, get a niche, get a focus, get some processes around it, and create a selling system. Do not just start selling and then go into delivery, because you'll always get yo-yo results. I'm gonna put in the bottom of the description one of my selling videos that I used to send to one of the clients, just so you can get an idea. And please hit me up in the comments, hit subscribe, let me know exactly what you thought of this video. I'm out, man. I'm out. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm out. In this video, I'm gonna show you and break down exactly how not to do shit videos. That was whack. Come on. This is my laptop I'm looking at, by the way. It's where I put all my notes. It's been a long time. I haven't been on YouTube because my videographer decided to move house and didn't tell me, and then went missing. And then I got out of rhythm, and then I haven't posted any video. So blame him. Joe, it's your fault.